Hello, my friends. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules, and this is my weekend romance readathon vlog. I am doing a readathon this weekend. So this is day one. Liv at Liv's Library for her Patreon. We are doing a weekend romance readathon. So I'm going to vlog for it. So I'm going to read a little romance books. So it's Friday. I was working today, so I'm not really able to read much, but I want to. So in my February TBR, I did mention what I'm going to read for this. So the first thing that I have been listening to this morning is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. It is super cute. So I am 25% in, and this is hilarious. This is so funny. And then the other book I'm going to pick up is Bared Souls by Ellie Wade. This is my TikTok impulse buy that I got. So I did this morning before work read a chapter, just to kind of check it out, and it was good. So anyway, so I don't have any thoughts on this yet because I just started it. So my plan after I get off work, which is about in the next hour, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the gym tonight. We kind of, Fridays, we just kind of figure out how we feel. So probably, I don't know. So may do that. I have a movie night tonight for the readathon. We are watching 13 Going on 30. Tomorrow I'm going to my sister-in-law's boutique again to help her. And then I have a movie night tomorrow night with Gabby's Patreon. And then Sunday, I'm free all day until the Super Bowl. So I may vlog a little bit of that. My husband likes, he's probably going to get loud and he's going to pace. Hey guys, it is Saturday. I did not do any vlogging today because I was busy. It is 5 o'clock and I was at the shop most of the day. I was at the boutique today from 10 to 4. Busy. It was busy. So I did listen to just a little bit of my book, like maybe only like 5 or 10 minutes worth of my book. But so I have updates about my book, my reading. So last night we did watch 13 Going on 30. So I didn't do any reading because we were watching that. And then I ran an errand with my daughter. She was checking on some dogs and it was late at night, so I went with her. And then I read a little bit more. So I am 80% through this book. This book is so cute. It is hilarious and I'm flying through it and I love it. I have like 40 pages left. This is all I have left. So I'm about to finish this, but so we have Josh and Hazel. They are friends and they room together for a little while because Hazel had a flood at her house and she went and stayed at Josh's place because he had a long distance relationship with another with his girlfriend. So he was supposed to be gone for a couple of weeks. And so she was going to stay at his apartment while he was gone. Things happened with him and his girlfriend and they ended up breaking up. And he came back early. So they ended up having to live together. And Hazel is very quirky and spunky and fun and just like she's very out there and she can never find a boyfriend because everybody always thinks she's so embarrassing. And Josh is not that, he's not that kind of person. Like he loves her personality and he's drawn to her and her personality. But anyway, so they're living together and they're basically BFFs, and then they start finding double dates for them to go on. So each of them finds a person for them to go on a date with, and they double date. So they're dating each other, but not really each other because they're on these dates. But then it always seems like they're having more fun with each other than they are with their dates that they're having. So they go on several of these dates with other people and things don't work out. And then an old boyfriend of Hazel's comes back in the picture by accident. So he actually ends up knowing Josh and they don't realize that they've set them up on this date. So anyway, it's kind of where I'm at now is like they're both trying to figure out that they really love each other and if they could be together. So I'm so excited to finish this book. I cannot wait. Anyway, and then last night I read about 75 pages in Bared Souls. And this book is, I'm enjoying it so far. It's basically Alma's in college. Alma, I'm not sure how you say her name, but she's new to college and she's, um, she's a good girl. She just wants to do her, do her time at school and get good grades and get her degree. And she doesn't really want to party. Her roommate's nice, but her roommate wants to go to these frat party, and she goes and she sees this guy. And well, I should back up. She has a best friend, a guy best friend that she grew up with, and he's going to a college that's like 20 minutes away. So because he got like he's I guess has money, so he got into this school that she can't get into because they don't have money. So she had to go somewhere where she had a full scholarship. So she's in another school, and they all went out to eat. Her roommate and her friend and her went out to eat, and at this restaurant she ended up bumping into this guy and accidentally knocked his drink into him or something. He was just kind of a butthole about it. And so she was like, wow, what a jerk. And then ends up seeing him at this frat party. And of course, he is this handsome, everybody wants to get with him guy. And obviously she thinks he's a jerk because of the way he acted when she bumped into him. And so she's like, he's a total jerk and thinks he's, the cream of the crop, whatever. So obviously he has been on all the dates, hooked up with all the girls, does whatever he wants type of guy. And then he is, attracted to her because she's like completely innocent and doesn't do any of those things, but he could also destroy her because he's literally not a good person. What I'm going to do is I'm on sprints right now with Liv. She's been doing sprints this afternoon. I only was able to catch the last couple of them. So we are sprinting, and then I'm going to finish this really quick. This should not take me very long at all. I have nothing else to do tonight. And then I'm going to get back to this one. We are going to have pizza tonight. That is our Saturday night dinner. We usually always have pizza on Saturday nights. Good morning. It is Sunday morning. I did not do an update last night because I ended up falling asleep. I did get my book finished. I loved it. I gave this 5 stars. I'm definitely going to check out some more Christina Lauren. So this was a super cute and funny friends to lover romance. Definitely recommend picking this up. I only got like 10 more pages read in Bared Souls. I don't have that with me. So I don't really have any update on that. This morning I got up early because the dang dog woke us up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Who gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday unless you have to work? We ended up watching the new Fast and Furious movie. And we like a lot of the first Fast and Furious movies, but this one was just kind of, I mean, it was okay. A lot of unrealistic things in it, to be honest, that could happen. And the way it ended, like, hello, what? Anyway, so we did that, and then I made breakfast. I made my husband biscuits and gravy. I make biscuits and gravy every Sunday for him, if I'm home. It's a joke. When we were living together before we were married, when we were engaged, I would always make biscuits and gravy on Sundays. It's just what we did. And that's what he wanted. And then in our vows, we were doing our vows, and when it came to my part, the pastor was like, and I promised to make my husband biscuits and gravy every Sunday. And I looked at the pastor and I looked at my husband and I was like, you really want me to say that? They both were like, yeah. So I said it, and the entire church started laughing. So it was funny. But so anyway, it just kind of stuck. So I still do that if I'm home and I'm able to make it. And that's just what I do. And I don't always eat it because I'm not like a huge fan of biscuits and gravy. I usually just have eggs and toast for breakfast. I'm going to finish my coffee. Today is the day that I'm going to, Sunday is always my day to do the cleaning, do the laundry, all the not fun stuff. So that is what I will be doing today, along with trying to get some reading done. I'm going to try and finish Bared Souls today. And then that will be my 2 books that I completed for this vlog. And then I have reading I gotta get to this week. I have more vlogs. So this week I'm gonna start, because it is Valentine's Day, I'm gonna start my cozy mystery vlog where I'm reading the first in a series. I've got 3 books. They are chocolate themed for February. So I'm gonna start that vlog this week and hopefully get it up next week for you guys. So stay tuned for that. And then I already read one of my book club picks. So I've got a couple others that I need to get read for that this month. Obviously, this is a short month, so I gotta get the stuff read. And today is the Super Bowl, so I will come back with we're gonna make some just munchy kind of food for that. I will be back soon with another, well, maybe not soon. Soon for you, not for me. Okay, I am on my way to the grocery store. I have my Monster. This is the Rehab Wildberry tea. It is so good. I'm going to the grocery store to get the groceries. And I have not been able to read in my romance book that I'm reading because I don't have the audio for it, and I was doing things today. So I have been listening to one of my Patreon book reads. Powerless is what I am listening to. I got a massage, I did some cleaning, I had some lunch, and now I made my grocery list, and now I'm going to the grocery store. So Powerless is okay. I'm stuck on my earring. It's like a cross between Hunger Games and Fourth Wing. So and another book that I just read A Fragile Enchantment. It's very similar vibes to that. Not in a sense of like a competition, but like someone high up in the kingdom ranking versus a very low life nobody. I just don't know if I want to read this right now, but because I just came off of a book like that. But it's okay. I'm enjoying it. So I may switch it up, and I might start listening to The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. That's my in-person book club. So I may listen to that while I'm grocery shopping and take a little break from this fantasy, because I just finished up a fantasy book. Anyway, so that's really the only update I have. I am hoping when I get back, I will make our football snacks, but I do want to take some time and just sit down and actually read my book. That's why I do a lot of audio, because sometimes I just be out running errands or doing stuff at the house, and like if I am doing dishes or cleaning or laundry or whatever it is, I'm listening to a book. It just makes the time go by so much faster. Anyway, so I will update you when I have something to update you with.
send the game. No way it ends like this, does it? To overtime. Butler's kick is good.
Going overtime.
There we go.
First and goal.
Yes! Motherfucker, it is blood! Yes! Woo! Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you guys. What a game. So I'm having to do an update on my phone because my camera is dead. So anyway, Chiefs won. Go Chiefs. However, I will say that they did not play the greatest. So kind of disappointed that they weren't playing better. And they pulled it out though, man. They are giving us all heart attacks here in Kansas City. Update. I did not read during the Super Bowl. So for the first half, I wasn't really paying attention too much the first half because it was a boring first half of the game. I was editing this vlog. I was going to read the second half, but I didn't because then it got exciting. So anyway, I'm only halfway through this book. So I would like to finish it before I finish the vlog. So I'm going to try to finish this tomorrow. So I'm going to extend my vlog to finish this so I can give you my final thoughts on it. Right now, all they're doing is having sex. He doesn't see a future with anybody, really. Like, he doesn't want to be a dad. He doesn't want to have it anyway. So they're at the point now where, because like she wants to have a future and she doesn't want to just give herself up to somebody at college that's going to just dump her or whatever. So that's all we're really at right now. So hopefully this has some kind of a plot, because like the rating on this is pretty good. So I don't know if it's just people are rating it because it has good spice, like, or if it actually has a good plot to it. I am back with my final thoughts on Bared Soul. So I honestly thought I was gonna DNF this at like the 190 page mark, because I just wasn't feeling like there was any, I still don't feel like nothing really happened in this book until after about, I was like, okay, I'm going to give it to about 25 more pages. So then I hit like, 220-ish mark, and it was getting, there was things happening, but honestly, I literally skimmed the last half of this book. Because like I said, I thought I was going to DNF it, so I was like, I didn't think I was missing anything by skimming this book, so I literally skimmed the last half part of it. So I'm going to tell you some spoilers on this, so if you plan on reading this book and you don't want to know spoilers, just skip ahead. So Alma and Leo, they've gotten, they got together, they're hooking up a lot. Like I said, majority of this book is just sex. This book is just very depressing. So I wanted to DNF it because the whole first half of the book was literally just them at college having sex. And then the whole second half of the book is literally just jumped forward of like them doing things in their life together and then him having a relapse and dying. So, anyway, I'm going to give this like a 3 maybe. Because, I don't know if it even deserves a 3. Like, a 3 for me is usually a low read. I don't usually rate books 1 or 2. So, I don't know. I would not recommend this, really, probably. And I'm probably not. As much as I love the cover, this cover is beautiful. And all the covers in the series are... So, basically, this book keeps going. But, like, the second book is still Alma continuing on her journey. And I think she ends up getting together with her best friend, Amos. Yeah, so I didn't DNF it. I did finish it with a skim. But it wasn't that great for me. Anyway, so my final recap, 5 stars on this, 3 stars on this. I did get both of my books read that I wanted to get read from the weekend for my romance reading vlog. It was a good reading weekend. Reading weekend-ish and a day. Anyway, because I'm finished. So that is it for this reading vlog. I am going to start my cozy mystery. It's Valentine's week. I'm going to start my cozy mystery books because I kind of need just a palate cleanser. Like, I've read fantasy lately. I read these romance books lately. I need a break. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed my vlog and all of my thoughts on the 2 books that I read and all the happenings that I had going on this weekend. If you are not subscribed and you would like to see more from me, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until my next video, friends, be yourself, be awesome, be kind.